How'd it go in court?
Henry, Rose, and Emily were all charged with kidnapping.
Well, I thought Craig was going to get Barbara to drop all charges.
That's why I've stopped listening to Craig.
So everyone makes bail.
Almost.
Just because I didn't make bail doesn't mean you can leave me here to rot. We were in this together, so let's help me out here, all right?
Excuse me, if we were in this together, how come you ratted us out to Barbara?
She made a very generous offer. Kidnapping does not pay like it used to.
Okay, say goodbye to the nice lady.
All right, just one more quick question here. How soon do you think you can get the money?
Oh, I gotta consult my financial advisor. But first I gotta hire one, which is never gonna happen, so goodbye.
Wait, maybe I'm not making myself clear here. I will not last a week in that jail.
Now!
Look, they have 1 bar of soap for every 12 men in there.
I gotta go home.
Take a hot bath, huh?
Take a hot bath, and then I gotta do a few things that I don't wanna do.
Like what? What do you do?
I got breakfast with Lily, and I'm sure she's gonna be all over me about this whole kidnapping Barbara thing, and then I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Any idea how you plan to beat this?
Well, after Barbara drops the charges, the DA will have no choice but to drop the case.
Now, remind me, Barbara is dropping these charges why?
Because my lawyer is a very persuasive man. He'll present her with some attractive options. She'll back off.
And that lawyer's Marshall Travers.
I needed a shark.
He's a rapist.
He knows Barbara. He's the best man for the job. Hey, I don't like him any more than you do.
You're free to go, Craig. Make it quick.
Yes, well, quick is the order of the day. I need to find Rosanna, get my wife back.
What are you doing, soliciting clients door to door?
I wanted to thank you for your tip last night. I talked with Craig Montgomery, and he hired me to represent him.
Oh, you're here to make a deal.
Obviously, we can dispense with the formalities. Craig wants you to drop the charges against him and his co-defendants. In exchange, he's offering a sizable financial settlement.
I was held hostage for days by Craig and his merry band of kidnappers. Money can't make up for that. I will not rest until they're all in jail.
Prosecute my client, and I'll get him off. Make a deal with him, and you may get what you want.
How do you know what I want?
I know you, Barbara. This isn't about justice. It's about revenge.
Okay. Okay. I'll listen. But know this. If we make a deal, it will be on my terms.
Well, just got word that your friend Molly was at the bank when it opened. So how come she's still not here with my money?
It's rush hour. You know, she and your boy probably got stuck in traffic.
Maybe. And maybe she changed her mind about coming to your rescue.
What's your boy's name again, McCann?
Yeah?
How long's he been working for you?
Why?
Because she's carrying a briefcase full of money. Hypothetically, he could overpower her and take it.
So you think he double-crossed me?
Nah, you said that. I'm just talking.
Well, here's something else I'm saying, okay? And you better listen good, okay? If my phone doesn't ring soon, then I'm gonna figure it's you pulling the double cross. And then I will hurt you, Dusty. I will hurt you until you die.
I'm sorry, my banker's not used to me withdrawing so much cash at one time.
Let's make sure these bills aren't marked.
What? How do I know you're not going to take off with the money? How do I know what?
Whoa, hey, is there a problem? Beat it, pal. This is between me and my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah.
What's going on? Who is this guy?
You heard the man, Mike. Miss Stu and I just met, but we really hit it off.
You got a problem with that? I'll be right back, honey. Be sure to holler if this guy gives you trouble.
No, Stewie. I mean, don't you think that you need to stay here because we have to get to our appointment on time? Remember?
Isn't that the cutest thing? The way she can't stand to have me out of her sight. Mm-hmm.
Whoa. What are you doing with that guy?
Don't you remember we decided that I could take care of myself?
Right, but from what I'm saying, I'm not real sure about that.
I'm all set. Did you miss me, baby?
You know I did. Mike, it's really good to see you.
That guy's still watching. I think you better kiss me.
Drop dead.
If he follows us, I might have to kill him.
I know I messed up. I know what I did was stupid, but I got all the dumb out of my system. From now on, strictly playing by the rules. Right. I'm just glad you're all right, Rose. Sorry you had to spend the night in jail. You're not gonna tear into me for kidnapping Barbara? That's why I love you. That and posting my bail. I'd say any time, but it's not gonna happen again, is it, Rose? Come on, let's order. Now, actually, my appetite's gone south. Got a very busy day. Gotta get right out there and I gotta do what I gotta do. Which is close up shop. I gotta close up for good. You don't have to do that. That's part of the reason why I brought you here. I don't get it. Dusty asked me to buy him out of his part of the shop, and I agreed. So the shop is yours. These papers make it official. I wanted to do this on my own. I know that, and I don't see it as a gift, see it as a loan. This shop is too important to you, and I hate to see you give it up. I don't know what to say. My mind has got like 50,000 directions. I know you've been through a lot, but this is your shop, this is your dream, you realized it. You gotta have some comfort in that. Right. I got the shop. Which really doesn't mean much to me without Dusty there to share it.
Tie him up.
Why so soon?
Because I'm tired of sitting here doing nothing.
Well, can't we at least wait until McCann calls in?
You remember when we were first starting out together, huh? You thought we were friends? I never liked you. But I thought you were going somewhere, so I stuck around. The only place you ever went was down. I'm the one who made it, friend. Don't you ever forget it.
Thanks for the walk down memory lane, Chuck.
Yeah, but take it easy. Yeah, I know who it is. It's about time. Where you been? Okay, good. Did you check to see if the bills were marked? Well, how long before you get here? Don't stop for coffee. They're on their way.
See that? What did I tell you? I knew she'd come through.
No, almost sounds like you got a little something for this girl.
Come on. She's a good person. I don't want her hurt, that's all I'm saying.
Well, how about if I tell her how you set her up to pay off your own debts?
Charlie, we're paid in full. We're done. Give it a rest.
Don't stay in touch.
Who is it? coincidence. I was just calling your place to see if Rosanna was there.
Well, I thought she was with you.
Well, she was, or she is. I mean, her clothes are still here, but she didn't come home last night.
Oh, well, she's probably stayed in town then.
What's going on between the two of you?
I was detained by the police last night. The last time I saw my wife, she refused to help me in any way.
Oh, I'm sure she probably had good reason.
Well, we have some issues to smooth out, but still in time of need.
Oh, my goodness. What's wrong with you? You know, she's a wonderful, wonderful person. And all she wants is to love you and to make a home with you. I mean, why does that make you so uncomfortable? Every chance you get, you seem to make her more miserable.
Well, at least he doesn't repeat himself. That would make him boring and insufferable.
What happened?
Are you all right? Here, come here, sit down.
Good heavens, I'll get you some water.
My car got stuck in the mud and my cell phone conveniently died. I decided to wait until morning and walk here. Unfortunately, it was a bit more slippery than I expected.
Here you go. Here you go,
thank
sweetheart.
you.
Don't drink it so quickly now.
Hey, hold still. You have a cut.
Stop. Is it bad?
No, I don't think you'll need stitches. But, Emma, do you have any antiseptic?
Yes, I do. It's right over here. Oh, Lord.
I thought you were in jail.
I decided to pay my bail.
Do you want me to do this?
No, I'm a dad. I have a laceration.
Listen, I'll go run you back, okay?
Thank you so much, Emma. You've always been there for me.
I'm just glad you're all right, sweetheart.
Let me know if I hurt you.
You've hurt me every day since we've been married. I can do this.
Maybe you should go.
No, Emma, my wife and I have been apart too long. This time I'm going to stay.
Okay, Parker, your picture's got an official place of honor.
Allison!
It's about time you got back. Did you and your fellow prisoners go out for coffee?
I was in court.
Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what?
That you kidnapped Barbara Ryan?
Because we wanted to keep it quiet, Allison. I hope you could understand why.
But I'm your sister. You should be able to tell me these kinds of things. Instead, I had to hear from Barbara.
You talked to Barbara? When did you have time to do that? I thought you were busy sitting on her.
Excuse me, but I was trying to keep her from going in and ruining the fashion show.
Yeah, well, you know what? She could have pressed assault charges against you, Allison. You have to be more responsible here. You're on probation.
I should be more responsible? Are you kidding? So how long are you going for jail anyway? 1,000 years?
I don't know. I'm hoping last night was it.
You mean that's all?
I don't know. I'm hoping. I mean, I'm certainly keeping my fingers crossed.
Well, that's just great. I burned down a bar and have to go to jail for a year, and you kidnap an actual person, and no one's gonna do a thing.
I'm sorry. What would you prefer? That the district attorney makes an example of me?
Why shouldn't she? Is it written down somewhere that I'm the only one who ever gets punished for being stupid?
Are you saying that you're in love with Dusty? I don't know what I'm saying, you know? I thought that I was in love with Paul. And look what happened. Maybe I'm not the best person to answer that question. Well, then let me answer it for you. Dusty is a very attractive man. You're infatuated. You are. You and I both know an infatuation is no reason to turn your life upside down. You know what I think the problem is here? This Dusty that you remember back in high school at the senior prom, with the corsage on your arm. He didn't turn out the way you thought, did he? You're disappointed? But no, he's not the guy that I know. The guy that I know came back here, he got in a lot of trouble and made some big mistakes to get out of it. Mistakes? He hurt you without any regard for your feelings. That's true, yes. But in front of Barbara and everybody else who wanted him to lie, he couldn't do it. He had to tell me the truth. Which proves what? I think he cares about me. As much as I care about him.
all right?
How about you? You all right?
It's over. I gave him the money.
Good. Well, you heard her. Tell Spangler we're all set. Untie me so I can get out of here.
Your lady friend can do it. Or she can leave you here and come with me.
No, thank you.
You're gonna regret that, baby. But it was fun spending the night with you.
Oh, it took forever to get the money. And then when we finally did, McCann wouldn't call his boss. And I was so afraid that I was going to come back here and find you. I'm so glad you're alive.
Did that guy lay a finger on you?
Okay.
You sure about that?
Doesn't matter. Neither does the money, Dusty. The only thing that matters is that I kept you from being killed.
You mean that, right?
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder why someone would care about me.
Because down deep, underneath all those scams and really bad company you keep, people can see that you're not such a bad guy.
I will not allow Craig to buy his way out of this. This time he's going to pay, but not with his wallet.
I'm willing to work with you, Barbara. I'm sure we can resolve this in a friendly manner.
I'm not looking for friends here, Marshall. What? Are you representing Rose and the others too?
No. But to keep things simple, I think you should drop the charges against them as well.
Simple for whom? I am the injured party here, and I have no interest in helping any of them. You know what? I'm withdrawing this offer completely. I have a very solid case. I will take it to trial, and I will win.
You know, Barbara, I thought you were more intelligent than that.
No. Because of Craig Montgomery, I lost my chance to regain my status in the design field. Because of Rose D'Angelo, my son has disowned me. Nothing can compensate me for that. I want them in jail.
These are people with resources, Barbara. There must be something they have that you would want.
Oh, come on. What do you want me to do? Go through their garage and look for a spare bike? Wait a second. There might be one thing that I would want. If you could talk Craig into parting with it.
Sounds like the beginning of a deal.
No, not a deal, actually. An inspiration.
I'd like to know why you're here.
I love the way you look after a bath.
Stop it. I asked you a question.
Well, I'm your husband. I'm here to take you home.
Just like that.
Yes, just like that. Now, do you need help with your things? Let's go.
What are you doing? You're acting as if it's a given we're going to be together?
As far as I'm concerned.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, nothing is settled in our life whatsoever.
Well, so we had a slightly rocky start. So
A slightly rocky start? I have been your bride for weeks, and I still haven't slept with my husband.
I think I'm in such a rush to get you home.
I haven't had a meal with my husband. I haven't watched TV with my husband. I haven't welcomed my husband home from work, all because my husband decided to leave me on my wedding night.
I think I've explained my reasons for that, but I came back to show you how much you do mean to me.
No, you came back because of Carly.
No. No. But I understand that my relationship with Carly causes problems for you.
No, it doesn't. Not anymore.
What changed?
Last night, I did away with her. Sitting in my car, looking up at the moon, I imagined what my life would be like without her. I wanted to know how it would feel if I didn't always have her around, taking your time and attention away from me. And do you know what happened?
We lived happily after Carly.
The empty space left by my sister's absence was magically filled by your attraction to Sierra.
That you were dreaming. That has been over for years.
Yeah, I tried to tell myself that, but then I remembered your obsession with Aaron. It seems even in my imagination, I can't capture your complete attention.
But you have that. What do I have to do to prove that to you?
Nothing. I think you should just go. You blew it.
All right, okay, all right. I will wait at home. But I am not going to give up on us. Huh?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
You want Craig to buy you a design company?
No, I want him to sell me one.
Monte Carlo.
You ready to go home now?
Is that Paul?
Yes, it is.
Is he okay?
It's not that I want you to go to jail. It's just, I wish you would have thought things through a little bit better. You have people depending on you, Emily. You should have thought about them.
You know what? It's been a very long night. Do you think you could say this lecture till after I take a hot bath?
Fine, just blow me off. Act like what I say doesn't even matter.
Of course it matters. But I don't blame you for being scared.
Who said that I was scared? I was talking about Daniel and how that's not the same thing.
I'm sorry, Ellie.
Mom's with Rick all the time, and when does my dad even call me, much less care about me? I thought that you would be here, Emily, and I thought that I could count on you.
And you should have been able to. I'm sorry.
Then again, maybe some jail would do you some good.
Hello?
Hi, sweetie. It's me. Listen, do you know where I can find Rose?
Yeah, she's, having lunch with Lily. I think they're at Al's.
Good. I need to talk with her.
Hal, wait. Is this about Paul? Did you find out something?
Well, what I've got so far is inconclusive, but it's not good news.
Oh my God, what are you saying?
Look, I'll check in with you later. Right now, I've got to go find Rose.
Look, I know the last few weeks have been very difficult for you, and I'm not trying to make it harder, but Dusty did not tell the truth in front of Barbara as some symbol of his feelings for you, Rose. But he was holding a gun to his head. He could have kept on lying. He got caught. He was embarrassed. He was trying to save face in front of you and Paul and the rest of Oakdale. That's your opinion. I don't happen to agree with it. All right, so what are you gonna do now? You're gonna go after him, try to work things out? What? No. What, that's stupid. Whatever I had with Dusty was not strong enough to keep him around, so it's done. But the feelings that I have for him are, whether you like them or not, they're real. To me. I'm sorry. I just don't want to see you ripped apart again. Let me tell you something else. What I feel for Dusty, it's not just a crush, it's not just, wow, he's this great kisser. What I feel for him made me hurt Paul so bad that he took off. Took him on a plane, and nobody knows where he is. Rose, I'm sorry, I had no idea. No, he's okay. He'll be fine, he just needed a break. But if I hurt Paul so bad that it drove him away like that, Dusty and I must be about something big. Something important. Or else, what kind of person does that make me?
Now that Paul has lost interest in Rose, he's going to want to work with me again. Just like old times. Mother and son, building a design house.
Let me see if I'm following this. In exchange for you dropping the charges against Craig and the other defendants, you want Craig to buy you a design company?
No. I want him to sell me one.
Monte Carlo.
You're quick.
Did Craig say it was up for sale?
This will be the first he's hearing of it.
Okay. Is there a number you'd like me to present? Would you like me to have Craig tell you what the company's worth?
There will be no haggling about this. I know what I'm prepared to offer.
And what amount is that?
$1. Not a cent more.
Let's get out of here.
So what if they're waiting out there?
Why would they be waiting out there?
Because maybe they don't want any witnesses?
Baby, they're in this for the money. They got what they wanted. They're not gonna bother you again. Okay, all right, I'll go check outside and I'll come back. Stay here.
No. You know what? I really don't want to be in here alone.
All right, what's going on? Did something happen between you and McCann last night that you're not telling me?
Not last night. But, after I got the money, we ran into Mike at Java. And McCann pretended like he was my boyfriend and made me give him this really big kiss so Mike would see. I mean, it's not like Mike and I would ever get back together because too much has happened, but I really hate the thought of him thinking that I would stoop so low to hang out with a guy like that. You know, he probably thinks less of me now than ever.
I'm sure if you just explain the situation to him, he'll understand.
What a bother. Right? I mean, he cheated on me with my cousin, practically kicked me out of his life. What do I care what he thinks?
Because you love him. Don't you?
Doesn't matter. Because any chance that Mike and I had of getting back together ended today.
I guess that's my fault. I'm sorry.
No, you know what? It's my decision. It was my choice. And it ended up saving a life. A really good life. I have no regrets.
You're a good woman. Let's get out of here.
You're gonna think that I'm a really big baby. But I'm thinking maybe you should go out there and check
All
out
right,
Drop.
all
Make
right.
sure
It's
out there.
okay. I'll be right back.
You think that solves everything, don't you?
It doesn't hurt.
Sex is not intimacy. Revealing who you really are is.
I think I've done that.
No, you don't. You show me what you show everybody else. Honestly, the longer I know you, the less I know about you.
Well, if you have questions, ask.
Why me? I mean, why am I the one that you supposedly want?
I fool a lot of people. You don't fool easily. You've challenged me to risk my heart. And as hard as that has been, I believe you do it because you believe in me.
I do.
Well, that's one of the reasons I married you. And I am blessed to have you in my life.
Well, if that's true, and for the moment I will believe that it is, how can you be so callous and indifferent to my feelings?
I am not. I am really not. But I do think that someday you're going to find me out and realize that I'm not good enough for you.
And leave you?
That can't happen. Because Loving you isn't a choice anymore. I can't control it. It's a reflex. It's just there.
Knowing you, that must be torture.
Actually, it's the greatest feeling I know. And I want more. And I want more of you. I want more of us. I want more love forever.
I'm going out. Allison, wait. I want to apologize.
For what?
You were right.
Excuse me?
I put myself and my family in jeopardy, and it was a mistake. And I caused you to worry, and I'm really sorry.
Well, you're forgiven. Can I go now?
Yeah, where are you going, Ellen?
I'll call you.
If Dusty hadn't shown up, would you have married Paul? I hope not. Well, because when I get over feeling guilty, I see things. Like it took me so long to come back from Italy. Like I put off getting engaged over and over again. I pulled away from him all the time. He never set a date, never bought a dress. I was giving myself time, you know, to get Paul and I to make a better fit. But I knew in my heart it was wrong. I knew we weren't meant to be. That's no one's fault. You can't punish yourself for that, Rose. But I'm so good at it. You have your roller palace. You make it a huge success. You have family and your friends, and you can bounce back, Rose. You can be happy. You say it sounds so simple. I have faith in you, Rose. You'll make it happen. But right now, I have a conference with Luke's teacher. But before I leave, can I give you one more piece of advice? Sure, anything. Don't skip breakfast. Most important meal of the day.
You ready to go home now?
There it is, the story of our relationship. Your hand is always out. There's always something that you need from me. And what I need from you, I never seem to get.
It's my lawyer. He can wait. Well, just tell me what you need and I will do it. Whatever it takes.
Just give me some time.
All right. But I'm not going to stop trying. Thank Emma for the cookies. Marshall, what about Barbara?
She's made an offer. In return for dropping all the charges against you and the others, she wants you to sell her Monte Carlo.
Did she mention a figure?
$1.
That's funny.
She's not joking. And she wants an answer within the hour. According to my watch, you've got 52 minutes left.
This week, it's murder living in Springfield.
If he finds me alone, he will kill me.
There's been a couple of murders. From what I understand, you might be connected.
She's up to something.
So be very careful.
It's only over when I say so.
If you're tempted to lie to me, don't do it.
Because someone you love could be next.
No!
This week on Guiding Light.
Monte Carlo's going to be worthless without me or Carly, but it was financed for millions. I'm not going to let her have it for $1.
She's not going to budge on this, Craig. It's the only offer I could get out of her.
You're not working hard enough. Whose lawyer are you?
Tell him he has 49 minutes.
Barbara asked me to inform you that you have 49 minutes left.
Well, the company belongs to Rosanna Cabot. Any deal I make has to go through her.
It won't make any difference. Barbara is not concerned with how the deal is made. Craig, are you there?
Take it.
Excuse me?
Take it. Done deal.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you forget something?
Yeah. Remember how I said I wasn't going to ask you for anything anymore?
Yes.
Can we put that on hold for just a little while? Because there is one thing I need.
I knew that Craig would fold. He is not half the negotiator people think he is.
I'll draw up some papers. You know, this is an amazing deal. I hope you're satisfied.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. How soon can you get them here?
A day, maybe two.
Too long. I want to see him before the close of business today.
All right, I might be able to swing that. Why the rush?
Because I'm fairly certain that Paul's gone to France. I want to go and tell him the good news.
Why not contact him by phone? Save yourself a trip.
Because I want to see his face. Celebrate with him when I tell him that we're in business again. Me designing, him running the business. This is the beginning. I'm going to have my son back again.
They're gone. But we don't have to leave here until you're ready to leave here.
Thank you.
I want you to know that if I ever have a daughter, I'm gonna name her Molly.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I'm not making promises. You saved my life. Even if I have a boy, that kid's gonna be called Molly.
Molly Donovan. Oh. How is it you can always make me laugh, even though you're the shiftiest guy I ever met? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to work on that. But I tell you what, I'm not gonna do it in this town. I gotta get out.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. But it's gonna be far.
Do you know how long before you leave?
I just gotta make one more stop.
Hey, Russ.
Hey,
Can I
how?
talk to you before you leave?
Sure. Is it about Paul?
Yes, it is.
Is he okay? Tell me, where did he land? Saint-Tropez? The Himalayas? Yeah. It takes a lot to get over a girl like me. How far did he have to go?
I held off telling you about this. I was hoping it was a mistake. They found Paul's plane. It went down in the Atlantic.
On the next, As the World Turns.
Barbara Ryan wants to make the deal to keep me and half of Oakdale out of prison.
What's the catch?
What the hell is that?